Hi friends, welcome to TP Chennai. As you already know that SBI Clerical 2021 notification has come, and the application was already started from 27th of April, and the last date is nothing but 17th of May. So the best way to start your preparation is nothing but to see last year SBI Clerical Prelims 2020 memory based question. So when it comes to quant section, you know very well you will be having 35 questions and the time is nothing but 20 minutes. So main thing is nothing but speed. Speed matters along with accuracy. So we will discuss what type of questions they have asked last year. So they have asked 9 questions from simplification, 5 questions from number series, and 5 questions from quadratic equation, and remaining questions were from arithmetic and DI. So we'll try to cover as many questions as possible. So now we will discuss simplification question one by one. So when you see the first question here, x% of 800 plus 348 is equal to 980. So very simple one, right? So first and the foremost thing is nothing but double zero and percentage will be cancelled, and plus 348 will go there. So it will become 980 minus 348, which is nothing but 632. So 8x is nothing but 632. So 8 sevens are 56 and 8 nines are. So x is nothing but 79. So my answer for the first question is nothing but fourth option, which is nothing but 79. So when you see the second question here, 9 square minus 7 square plus 67 is equal to x plus 4 cube. So either this is a square minus b square, or if you know the square, so 9 square is 81, 7 square is 14. So 9 square is 81, 81 minus 14 is nothing but how much? 67. 67, so 67 is nothing, so 9 square minus 81, or the best way is nothing but a square minus b square. This is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. So 9 plus 7 is 16, 9 minus 7 is 2. 16 2s are 32. 32 plus 67 is nothing but how much? 99. And this is x plus 4 cube is nothing but how much? 64. So x is nothing but 99 minus 64, which is nothing but 35. So my answer for second question is nothing but 35, which is fifth option. Third one, 1 by 7 of 343 minus 25% of 100 is equal to x by 8 of 24. 7 cube is 343, right? And here you have 343. So that means 2 square will be going from 7. You were having only 7. So 7 cube is 343. So this is nothing but 49. Right? 2 square will be there. And 25% of 100 is nothing but 25 itself. So 49 minus 25 is equal to x by 8 of is nothing but into 24. This is 3 times. 49 minus 25 is 24. 24 is equal to 3x. So x is nothing but 8. So my answer for third question is nothing but second option, which is nothing but 8. Now we will see fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. Fourth one, 44%, 44 into 50% of 70 minus 289 divided by 70 into 2 is equal to x. So 44 So I hope you are clear with the first 3 questions. Now we will see fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. Fourth one, 44 into 50% of 70 minus 289 divided by 70 into 2 is equal to x. So 44 into 50% of 70 is nothing but half of 70, which is nothing but 35, minus 289 divided by 17. 17 square is 289. This is 17 into 2, 34 is equal to x. Now 44 into 35, how to multiply? This is even number, this is odd number. So double the odd number, half the even number, this will become 22 into 70 minus 34 is equal to x. 22 to 70 is 1540 minus 34 is equal to x, or x equal to 1506. My answer is nothing but 1506, which is second option. Fifth one, 18 plus 512 minus 128 plus x square is equal to 802. So 512 plus 18 is 530. 530 minus 128 is nothing but how much? 402. 402. So this is 402 plus x square is equal to 802. X square is equal to this 402 will go there. It will become 802 minus 402, which is 400. X is nothing but 20. So my answer is again second option. Then sixth one. So under root square root, in that you have 9 square plus 11 square minus 6 is equal to x into 56 divided by 8. So this is 81 plus 121 minus 6. 121 minus 6 is 115. 115 plus 81 is square root of 196 is equal to x into 56 divided by 8 is nothing but 7. So 14 is nothing but 7x. So x is nothing but 2. So my answer is nothing but again second option. So I hope you are clear with the first 6 questions. Now we will see last 3 questions which they have asked in SBI Clerical Prelims 2020 examination. So when you see 7th one, so 80% of x minus 50% of 400 is equal to 600. So again I am writing here this is 80% of x minus 50% of 400 is nothing but half of 400, which is 200. Minus 200 will go there, it will become plus 200. So 600 plus 200 is nothing but 800. Now 80% of which number will give you 800? So mind calculation, 80% of 1000 will give you 800. So my answer is nothing but x is nothing but 1000. Right? 8th one, x square plus 4 whole square is equal to 8x square plus 97. So either you take x square is equal to some variable y, or you can take directly x square also. So if you take x square plus 4 whole square, it is nothing but x square whole square is x power 4 plus a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is 8x square plus 97. This and this is cancelled. So x power 4 is equal to 97 minus 16 is nothing but 81. So x power 4 is equal to 3 power 4 because 3 power 4 is 81. So here base is same, so power must be equal. So x is nothing but 3. X is equal to 3, which is nothing but first option. 9th one. So 1 2 by 7 minus 3 4 by 7 plus 18 1 by 2 is equal to x by 7 plus 15 1 by 2. This is nothing but mixed fraction question here. So first separate the whole number, then separate the fraction. So 1 minus 3 plus 18 minus 15 plus this is 2 by 7, this is minus 4 by 7 plus half, this will become minus half is equal to x by 7. So 1 minus 3 is minus 2, 18 minus 2 is 16, minus 15 is nothing but 1 plus half minus half is cancelled, this is minus 2 by 7 is equal to x by 7. 1 minus 2 by 7 is 5 by 7 is equal to x by 7, 7 cancel. So my answer is x is equal to 5, which is nothing but fifth option. So I hope you are clear with simplification questions. Now we will see 10 to 14 they ask 5 number series question. We will finish it off one by one. First one 13, 22, 36, 60, 90 and question mark. So whenever you are solving number series question, first and the foremost approach is nothing but you see the difference here. When you see the difference here, it is not that much increasing. So 100% it follows difference logic here. So difference is how much here? You will say first difference is nothing but how much? Plus 9. Second difference is nothing but how much? Plus 14. Third difference is nothing but how much? Plus 24. Fourth difference is nothing but how much? Plus 39. So you are not getting any pattern. Again check the second difference. This is how much? Plus 5. This is how much? Plus 10. This is how much? Plus 15. So next difference will be plus 20. So this is 59. And when you add 59 with 99, your answer is nothing but 158. So my answer is nothing but fourth option. Next one, 11th one, 5, 16, 49, 148, 445 question mark. So 5, 16, 49, 148, then 445. Huge difference is there. So 100% it follows multiplication logic. So this is nothing but into 3 plus 1. This is also into 3 plus 1. This is also into 3 plus 1. This is also into 3 plus 1. So no need to sit here. This is also into 3. plus 1. So 445 into 3 is 1335 plus 1 is nothing but 1336. So my answer is nothing but first option. Next one, 12th one, 6, 4, 5, 8.5 question mark 46. So fraction is there and 6 and 4 it is nearest to half because half of 6 is 3 but 4 is there, so plus 1. So this is nothing but into 0.5 plus 1. This is nothing but into 1 plus 1. So this will be into 1.5 plus 1. It follows correctly. So here it will be into 2 plus 1. 8.5 into 2 is 17 plus 1 is nothing but 18. So my answer is again second option. Next one, 13th one, 4, 13, 31, 67, question mark 283. So see the difference here. Difference is how much? Plus 9. Here difference is how much? Plus 18. Here difference is how much? Plus 36. When you observe here, 9 double 18, 18 double 36, 36 double is 72. 67 plus 72 is nothing but 139. Again this double is 144. So again cross verify, 139 plus 144 is 283. So my answer is nothing but fifth option, 139. Then last one, 16, 24, 88, 304, 816 question mark. Here when the difference you see, this is plus 8. Here when you see, this is plus 64. And here when you see, so this is numbers are familiar number, all are cube number. This is 2 cube, this is 4 cube. Next one will be 6 cube. This is 216. 216 plus 88 is 304. So this number will be 8 cube, which is 512. Again this is going correctly. So this will be how much? 1000. So 1000 plus 816 is nothing but 1816. So my answer is nothing but second option. So I hope you are clear with simplification questions and number series question. Now we will see some of the arithmetic question which they have asked in SBI Clerical Prelims 2020 memory based question. So area of a square is equal to area of rectangle and the length of rectangle is 8 cm more than side of a square. Find the perimeter of rectangle if breadth of the rectangle is 6 cm less than side of a square. So here it's a mensuration question. Many people will skip this question, but I am saying no need to skip this question here. So what they are saying here, area of a square. Let us assume area of a square is nothing but side, which is A. So A square is nothing but area of rectangle is nothing but length into breadth. Now they are saying that length of rectangle is 8 cm more than side of a square. That means length is nothing but 8 cm more than side of a square. Side of a square is A. So A plus 8. Then they are saying that find the perimeter of rectangle if breadth of rectangle is 6 cm less than side of a square. Breadth is 6 cm less than. So this is A minus 6. So substitute here. A square is equal to A plus 8 into A minus 8. So A square is equal to, this is A square minus 6A plus 8. A is 2A minus 48. This is cancelled. So 2A is equal to 48. A is equal to 24. A is equal to 24. So length is nothing but how much? 24 plus 8, 32. And breadth is how much? 24 minus 16, which is nothing but 18, right? Which is nothing but 18. They are asking perimeter. Perimeter of rectangle is nothing but 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B. So 2 into L plus B is 32 plus 18, which is 50. So my answer is nothing but 100 centimeter, which is second option. So I hope you are clear with the previous question. Now we will see the next question. There are some students in the class and number of chocolates received by each student is 1/6 of total students in class. If number of students in class become 1/3, then each student gets 27 chocolate. Find total number of chocolate distributed in the class. Very simple question here. So here when you see, let us assume total number of students in the class is X. So X into number of chocolate received by each student is 1/6 of total students. So 1/6 is nothing but X by 6. And that is equal to, if number of students become 1/3, then each student will get 27 chocolate. So into 27. So X and X is cancelled. X is nothing but 18 into 27. Again even multiplication. Double of 27. This is an odd number. 54 into 9. nothing but 486. So my answer is nothing but second option. So I hope you're clear with the previous question. Now we'll see the next question. Two trains running at 93 km per hour and 57 km per hour respectively in same direction cross each other in 18 seconds. Find the time taken to cross each other when running in opposite direction. So first line, two trains are running at 93 km per hour and 57 km per hour and they are moving in same direction. So whenever two trains are running in same direction, relative speed will be difference of speed. So 93 minus 57 already 36 km per hour and time is in seconds. So convert this into meter per second. So speed will be 36 into 5 by 18 and two trains are crossing each other. So L1 plus L2 and time is nothing but 18. So L1 plus L2 is nothing but 36 into 5. This is 180, you can say meter. Then find the time taken to cross each other when running in opposite direction. So whenever they are running in opposite direction, it will be sum of speed. 93 plus 57 is 150. So time is equal to distance, speed is equal to distance by time is equal to distance by speed. Distance is 180 divided by speed. 93 plus 57 is 150 and this is 18 by 5. 0 0 cancel. 3 5s are 3 6 are 18 into 6 is 108 by 5. So 5 by 25. So 25 4s are 100. So this is 4 8 by 25 second, which is nothing but first option. Now this is the next question, which is of partnership. A and B entered into a partnership by investing rupees 10,800 and rupees 18,900. After 6 months, C joined them with an amount of rupees 16,200 and at the end of year, C share is rupees 21,000. Find the total profit. So this is very easy question. You have A, B, C. When you multiply investment with time, you will get profit. So investment is nothing but how much? Investment is this of A is 108 and B is 189 and C is nothing but 162. I cancelled 0 0 because 0 0 is common everywhere. Now cancel this number with 9. So 9 ones are 9 12s are, then 9 21s are, 9 18s are, again 3 4s are, 3 7s are, 3 6s are. And what is time? So after 6 months C joined them. That means C invested for 6 months and A and B both are there from the starting to the end. This is 12, this is 12, this is 6. So first you can cancel this number or else multiply 48, 84, 36. So 12 3s are, 12 7s are and 12 4s are. What they have given you? C part. This part is how much? 21,000. This is how much time? 7,000 times. Total profit. This is 11 plus 3 14. So 14 into 7,000 is nothing but 98,000. So my answer is third option. Now we see the 19th question. 5 years ago, A's mother age is 3.5 times of A's age at that time. And 10 years hence, ratio of A's mother to that of A is 2:1. Find the sum of present age of A and his mother. So a basic question from problems in ages chapter. So here what they are given, there are two persons. A is there and A's mother is there. A's mother I am representing with M. So 5 years ago, A's mother age is 3.5 times of A's age. That means if mother is 7, A will be 2 because 3.5 is nothing but 7 by 2. This is 5 years ago. And after 10 years, ratio of A's mother to that of A is 2:1. This is 2, this is 1. This is 10 years hence. Right? So, 5 years ago and 10 years hence. Before 5 years and after 10 years. Gap will be how much? 15 years. So, do cross multiplication. So, this is 7, this is 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 part is nothing but 15 is common and 2 minus 1 is 1. So 15, 1 part is nothing but how much? 5. Now find the sum of the percentage of A and mother. So this sum is nothing but 9. 9 part is nothing but how much? 45 years. But this ratio is 5 years ago. So we need to add plus 5 in A's age and we need to add plus 5 in mother's age. So totally we need to add 10. So my answer is 55 years, which is nothing but second option. I hope you are clear with 19th question. Now we will see 20. amount received on a certain sum when compounded annually for 2 years at R% per annum is rupees 6,480, and that in 3 years at the same rate of interest is rupees 7,776. Find the sum. So very good question when it comes to compound interest. You can go with formula, or better way, when you see the time here, this is 2 years and this is 3 years. Gap is 1 year. So I can directly say that R% of amount at 2 years, which is 6480, is nothing but difference of amount 7776 minus 6480. So R by 100 into 6480, difference is 1296. 0 cancel, 2 5s are 2 34s are, this is 18, 18 7s are 126, 2s are 18, 4s are 72. R is nothing but 5 into 4, which is nothing but 20%. Now they are saying that rate of interest is same. So 20% for 2 years CI will be successive percentage same. So which is nothing but 20 plus 20 plus 20 into 20 by 100, which is nothing but 44%. This is my CI for 2 years. But what they have given you, amount for 2 years. So add 100. So 144 part is nothing but 6480. Principal they are asking. 100 part is how much? So directly we can cancel this number by 16, right? 16 9s are, then 16 4s are 64, 405, 9 4s are 36, 9 5s are, so 45 into 100. What is my answer? My answer is nothing but 4500, which is second option. We will see 21. A alone can do a work in 40 days and efficiency ratio of A and B is 4:5. If A started and worked for 15 days and left, then in how many days B will do the remaining work? So basic question of time and work, very good question also. So there are two persons, A and B. Efficiency of A and B they have given you, which is 4:5. When you multiply per day efficiency of any person with days, you will get total work. So they have clearly mentioned that A alone can do a work in 40 days. Days is 40, efficiency of A is 4, so work is nothing but how much? 4 into 40, which is 160. Now they are saying that if A started and worked for 15 days, per day how much A will do? 4 units. So in 15 days how much A will finish? 60 units. So remaining is how much? 100 unit. This 100 unit who has to do? B has to do. So per day efficiency of B is 5. So total number of days will be 100 by 5, which is nothing but 20. Which is nothing but 20. So my answer is nothing but second option. So I hope you are clear with 21. Now we will see 22. In an election of two candidates, 15% of votes cast is invalid. The winner got 60% of valid vote and defeats the loser by 1700 votes. How many votes were cast in total? So there are two candidates. Obviously, whenever elections will be there, you are having many candidates. But basically, here they are talking about winning candidate and losing candidate. So there are two candidates. So first, I says that 100 votes were there. In that, they are saying that 15% of votes cast is invalid. So 15 votes were invalid. Remaining 85 were valid. The winner got 60% of valid vote. What is 60% of 85? 60% fraction value is 3 by 5. 85 into 3 by 5 is nothing but 85 by 5, 70 into 3, 51. So winner got 51. Of course, loser will be 34. So here difference is how much? 17. And how much they have given you? 1700. 17 parties, 1700. So one party is 100. How many votes were there? So totally you have 100 votes only. So 100 parties, 10,000. So my answer directly is nothing but 10,000. I hope you are clear with 22nd question. Now we will see 23. In an alloy A, zinc and copper is in ratio of 1:1. In second alloy B, zinc and copper are in the ratio 3:5. If these two alloys are mixed to form a new alloy in which zinc and copper is in the ratio 2:3, then find the ratio of A and B alloy which are mixed. So while seeing the question itself, we can say that this question is made for allegation. So in that you need to take either zinc or copper. I am taking zinc here. So zinc and copper, right, in the ratio. I am converting zinc in both the alloy A and B. So in the first part, what about zinc? Zinc is 1 by 2. In second part, what about zinc? This is nothing but 3 by 8. And when you are mixing, it is zinc is nothing but 2 by 5. So now these are in fraction. So first we need to convert this into whole number. So for that we have to multiply each term by the LCM. LCM of 2, 8 and 5 is nothing but how much? So LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. 10 and 8 LCM is nothing but how much? 40. So here if you multiply, this is 20 and this is nothing but how much? 15 and this is nothing but 16. So ratio is 1:4. My answer is nothing but 1:4, which is nothing but third option. I hope you are clear with 24th one. Now we will see 25th one. A sells his watch at 20% profit to B, while B sells it to C at a loss of 15%. If C pays rupees 2,550, find at what price A sold watch. So it is a basic question of profit and loss, and here we have to consider only CP and SP. So I am writing here CP, I am writing here SP. First one, A sells to B at a profit of 20%. 20% fraction value you should know, which is 1/5. So if my CP is 5, SP will be 6 because 1 rupees profit is there. While B sells to C at a loss of 15%. 15% fraction value is 3/20. If this is 20, 3 rupees loss, this is 17. So first cancel the common term. 2 3s are, 2 10s are. So this is 50 and this is 51. Now what they are saying here? C pays rupees 2550. That means this part is nothing but 2550. This how many times? 50 times. This is also 50 times. So this is nothing but 2500. Cost price of A is 2500. Find at what price A sold watch to B. A is selling his watch at 20% profit. 20% this number is nothing but how much? 500 we have to add. So 2500 plus 500. What is my answer? My answer is 3000, which is nothing but second option. So I hope you are clear with arithmetic question. Now we'll see one DI they have asked and it was in a tabular form. So just I am explaining what they have given here. They are given, there are 4 products A, B, C, D and they have distributed something in the year 2014. A is having 290, B distributed 280, C 330 and D is 270. First question, find the difference between a sum of cost price of A and B together and that of C and D together. So very simple question. So A and B together, A is nothing but 290 and B is 280. Total is nothing but 570. Then C and D together is nothing but C is 330 and D is 270. Total is 600. How much difference is there? Difference is nothing but 30 rupees. So my answer is nothing but second option. So I hope you are clear with the first question of DI. Second, find the ratio of cost price of B and D together to cost price of C. Ratio they are asking. So B plus D is nothing but how much? 280 plus 270. So this is nothing but how much? 550. Then C. C is nothing but how much? 330. Ratio they are asking 550 divided by 330. So 11 5s are 11 3s are. My answer is nothing but 5:3. So I hope you are clear with 26th one. Now we will see 27th one. If cost price of B is increased by 25% in 2015 with respect to that in 2014, find the increment of B. So cost price of B is increased by 25% in 2015. So B 2014 is how much? 280. 280. This is in 2014. I am writing 2015. So price is increased by 25%. 25% fraction value is nothing but how much? 1/4. That means if it is 4 in 2014, 5 in 2015. So 4 part how much they have given you? 280. This is how many times? 70 times. This is also 70 times. So my answer is nothing but 350. Now from 2014 to 2015, how much increment is there? 350 minus 280 is nothing but 70 rupees, which is nothing but fourth option. So I hope you are clear with 27th one. Now we'll see 28th one. Sum of cost price of A and C together is approximately what percent more than cost price of D? This type of question in preliminary examination in every set they will be asking you. This is percentage increase or decrease concept. So A plus C is how much? A is 290 and C is how much? 330. So total is how much? 620 and D, what is the value? 270. So how much, or you can cancel. So better you take the ratio 620 270, right? So here how much it is less? 35. Then D, so 27 into 100. if this is 36, this is 4 times, you can say answer is 133. But this is 35, so answer will be less than that. Less than that, what is the answer? This only. No need to simplify also. Directly you can say answer is nothing but 130%. So we will see the last question here, 29th one. Average of cost price of B and C is how much more or less than average of cost price of A and D? Average is nothing but sum by number. So B plus C by 2 then minus A plus D by 2. B and C how much? 280 plus 330 divided by 2 minus A and D is 290 and D is 270 by 2. 280 plus 330 is 610 by 2 minus 290 plus 270 is 560 by 2. 2 is common. 610 minus 560 is 50. So 50 by 2, my answer is nothing but 25, which is nothing but fifth option.